can't hear you.
Shut up!
Shogun.
Oh yeah, good morning everybody, good morning. It is the AM Kings show, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Facebook, YouTube, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You already know what it is. Annie Mae is in the building. Good morning. How you doing? Welcome to the show once again. It is Friday, the 16th of May. We are cooking through this year already, golly. You already know. You know what I'm saying? Right now it is J-Pad the Juggernaut, LB, and C in the building. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have Mello Man join us in a sec. Let's see if we got him in here. He's there. Let's see if Dismos, what up, though?
Dismos.
What's going on? Let's see if we got P in effect. No, P is still froze. I don't know what's going on. Froze up. They call him Mr. Freeze. He got the King shirt on though. We see it going down. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, P. Maybe you want to change your see if you could change your resolution on your camera. Get yourself tightened up there.
The Abbey.
Yes, indeed. We're gonna bring P back up here in 1 second. Hopefully everybody's having a great day. We got lfxmedia.live right after this and the Woke Show. You can see the link right there on your screen. Right there. You know what I mean? So make sure y'all tapping in. The mix is always lit with the Mellow Man, the Abbott. You know what I'm saying? We're doing the damn thing. Top of the top. Yeah, we're gonna get it started, get ourselves warmed up with some music, you know what I'm saying, while Pete get his technical difficulties in effect. It's funny, Dismos is in the building. We're gonna play No Drill this morning. No drill, because on the West Coast they don't do the drill thing. So you already know what it is. Tap in. This is a record that's on the upcoming album NA, which means non-affiliated. Good morning, Steelers Nation. John is in the building. You already know the usual chat is in the building. Thank you guys. The Kings and the Queens always tapping in with the AM King show. This is NA Dismost.
Yeah, nigga, I'm from the West. Let me tell you something. I'm from the West. We don't know nothing about drill. Wear the wrong hat out here, your ass can't get killed. I'm from the West. The only thing we got in common is penitentiaries, living weights, and eating top rock. I'm from the West. You better say it with your chest. Settle for nothing less. Leave your head a mess. I'm from the West. We don't know nothing about drill. Fuck around in the wrong hood.
Author Nikki Nicole, what up?
I'm from the West. Went to Chi-Town, had a bulletproof vest. That nigga said he had Zaza, but that shit was stress. He got a hole in his dread. From some nigga walking by, they showed and told us how they get down in the shot. Even in the UK, not a man don't play. 2 fingers in the air, I represent the AK. Shoot 'em up, yeah, I kinda get it. But I'm from the West, and I really live it.
We don't want to hear no California nigga trying to make drill. What the fuck are you doing? That's some Chicago nigga shit. And it's more or less a disrespect to what they go through and they created that shit.
I think so too.
It's not about can you emulate them niggas. Bitch, you ain't. That ain't your life.
When will this shit ever stop? When will this shit ever stop? When will this shit ever stop? When will this shit ever stop?
Right on. Off the upcoming album, NA. It's Dismos. And No Drill. Produced by J-Pad the Juggernaut. Getting your morning woke King Show. You already know. Saint, what's going on, brother? What's going on? First Gen Xers is in the building. You already know what it is. You already know. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, man. Yes, indeed. Yeah. Yeah, that's no drill. Make sure y'all tap in. The NA album is coming very soon. Dismos has done it again. You know what I mean? Also, check out the sesh. Miss Toy presents the sesh all-star lineup. You know what I'm saying? Cujo from Goody Mob, myself, G Todd. You know what I'm saying? Dahlia, K Wise, the lyrical psycho. You know what I mean? We all up in there. Reed Dollars from Philly up on the album. You know what I'm saying? Like, make sure y'all tapping in and catch us on the lovely radio show Wednesday and Thursday nights at 10 p.m. on the East Coast, 7 p.m. on the West Coast. You know what I mean? But yes, yes, indeed. Salute, salute, salute. How's everybody feeling this morning? See what's going on with you?
Feeling great, man. Feeling great. Uh, doing the same old, same old. Getting some new equipment. Still training. So staying consistent. That's all.
Yes. Yes, indeed. Consistency is the key. You know what I'm saying? And staying in the light, obviously. You know what I mean? LB, what up, though? Smoke King Jones. You know what I mean?
Smoke Junior. I'm working my way up to the king.
Smoke Junior in the building. You already know it is. So he's working his way up to the king.
I got
You
to
know
the
what I'm
cap.
saying? You and C, boy, I could tell if y'all sitting in the same room, man, it would be just nothing but.
Oh man, it'd be something lovely. I can tell already. And shit. That's what I'm talking about. He mentioned it. He said 7 hours away.
Pat, see me in the studio. He
Man,
know.
Joe Camel ain't got shit on the AM Kings.
So come on, fucking with the that nigga sitting on the sideline somewhere.
Hey man, you already know what it is. Yes, man. Make sure y'all liking, subscribing, and sharing the AM King Show Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Facebook, YouTube, 8 a.m. Thank y'all for tapping in this morning. You know what I'm saying? We are here for y'all, and we appreciate y'all being here with us. Let's see if the P is in the building. Yes, there he is. Oh yeah, in effect. For some respect, you know what I mean? Oh, he got the classic Lakers uh cap on. The King. It's the King.
The Kang. He said put an A on that motherfucker.
Oh man. All day long, all day long. What's going on, Mellow Man?
Hey, can y'all hear me?
Oh
Yep.
yeah. Quite well.
Okay.
Man, you move. I don't know
Yeah,
what
I
you did.
think
I don't know
today.
what you did, but you hit the magic wand and said boop. Everything is running smooth
Hmm,
this morning, man. You're running smooth. I don't know what you did, but keep it there. No, I'm just playing.
yeah, I I think they said today marks the end of the cycle of half moon.
Mm.
So I was getting half Wi-Fi.
Hey yo, the half Wi-Fi, you know what I'm saying? Why try when you only got half Wi-Fi?
Why try?
Why try? Loic checking in from Guadalupe this morning. You already know Loic Wapter. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to Loic. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all go check out that single Stack with J-Pad the Juggernaut. You know what I'm saying? We internationally crossing this thing up. Loic is a great, great brother. You know what I'm saying? Have a great and powerful morning yourself, Loic. You know what I mean? You always have a great morning with us on the AM Kings show. Yes, indeed. We got some nice little option of topics to talk about this morning, fellas. But in particularly, Mellow Man, what's going on with you?
Cooling, man, cooling. This is week 2 of my externship. Got 4 more weeks to go. It's necessary to get this business administration degree. You got to pass your externship. So I got 80 hours to put in. So I'm with a local company in Austin, doing some social media, doing some little web design, this, that, and the other. So yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah, that's what we talking about. Big ups to the Mellow Man for doing the damn thing, and that's why he's the Abbott, and he got to have it.
Mm-hmm.
Ed OG. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Yes, indeed. It's Friday, so I might start rhyming because we climbing.
on timing.
On timing. Shine bright like a diamond.
Oh shit.
And he said, "Oh shit."
Look through the deck of cards I'm finding.
Yeah, pull out that Trump on them one time so they know what it's hitting for.
Should I hit him with it?
Hit him with the Trump one time.
King
You
of
know what I'm
Spades.
saying? King of Spades. You understand what I'm saying?
King of
The
Spades.
King of Spades.
Yeah, I had an interesting encounter yesterday. I'll enlighten you guys real quick with Sway in the morning. Yesterday on the Sway in the Morning show, I had a conversation with him, and we were actually talking about the woke show. And if you go back with Sway, you know, him and King Tech had Sway the Wake Up Show. So
Good
y'all
morning,
hear
my
me?
baby. It's still his nation.
You're my baby.
Oh,
Good morning, Bobby.
he said what's up to Raquel. He said what's up to Raquel. She said, "Hey, Dad, still his nation."
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Inside joke going on here.
I thought
Boy, I
no,
said, boy, everybody feeling loose on Friday.
I was saying, damn, boy, they ain't hold back, is they? I'm sorry, Pete. Go ahead, bro.
No, but go ahead, Pete.
I thought that's how they talk in Detroit. So I thought it was Detroit language. You know, everybody in Detroit call each other my baby.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You already know. You already know.
Sada Man and all them. But yeah, we had an interesting conversation, and I was letting him. He was asking people, you know, what are some of their accomplishments? I told about school and the media company, and I asked Sway for would he allow me to use that name, the Woke Show, being that his show was named the Wake Up Show. So I asked him for a blessing, and he blessed it. He said, "Go ahead and use it." But Heather B said, "Change the name." She said, "Change the name because the word woke has been saturated in a lot of other things, but um, it's not our total brand. The brand is LFX Media. The show is called The Woke Show. So we've been dropping hashtags for a long time. We got gear lined up, so we'll see. You know, what do you guys think about it?
Man, that's your brand. Run it.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
run it
we
how you
need
run it.
to. Yeah. It's yours. You the king.
The
Don't worry
kind.
about the public say.
I thought that
You
was
the king.
I thought that was Tila Rock for a minute there. He talking about it's
Yeah,
yours.
put that Trump card on.
It's
Like, hold
yours.
that. Mine.
Tell him. You the kind.
Hey,
Say it with
it's
your chest.
motivation. It's motivation.
It's motivation.
It's
Yeah.
motivation.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hey, man, Podge got a nice rapport with Sway in the morning over there. With Heather B and Sway. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to them this morning if they're watching. You know what I mean? Y'all make sure y'all tap into the AM King show. We up in here doing the damn thing Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 8 a.m. Like, subscribe, share. You know what I'm saying? Because I got the flair. And we're gonna kick you out the dragon's lair. Yes, indeed. Reclamation is power.
It's going up in the chats.
Yeah, reclamation is power, Raquel. Very well said. Thank you for that. You know what I'm saying? It's yours. Yeah, that's what Dismo says. Steelers Nation said, definitely run that. You got the blessing. Run it. You know what I'm saying? Sway and them gave you the blessing. You already know. That's the lesson. When you receive the blessing, you going to give them the lesson. Administer like the minister. You already know. Because they'll be smoking.
Hey, we're going to run it Saturday.
Smoking is sinister. You know what I'm saying? Hey, You
Hey
know what?
Pat, we're gonna run it Saturday.
Oh, okay.
We got a 4-hour show called The Booming Systems, which came off of a post we were asking who had the loudest systems in Erie. And I'm inviting everybody to come out and participate. You know, we're trying to get it up to 100 continuous people. So tell a friend to tell a friend. It goes down 8 in the morning, Central Time, but 9 Eastern for 4 hours. We're gonna play the booming systems. Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Oh
We
man,
going in.
that should be live, man. That should be live. I can't wait to check it out. You already know what it is. Stay tapped in with lfxmedia.live. You know what I'm saying? Blunt
Are you talking
Conversations is
about
in the
carry on my
building.
card?
You already know. Big shout out to Blunt Conversations. Big shout out to
Off the
Oh
bumping
man,
beat.
it must be fun Friday, man. We having fun up in here, y'all. You already know. I hope y'all having fun in the chat.
My
Yes,
card is
indeed.
too
Blood
loud.
conversations.
It's
What up,
against the
though?
wrist, though.
Oh, this most he's talking about off the Bumpton beat.
Bumpton.
Yes, yeah. He talking about this beat right here, y'all. You know what I'm saying? We gotta be. Oh, you know what I'm saying? And so that way
Drop
y'all
it.
can get in tune what's going on real quick. Yeah, it's Friday. We do what we want on the AM King show, man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, y'all have a listen to the Bomptons beat. You know what I mean? Like we're gonna get straight for y'all all day long. Check it out.
Chug it up.
You know what I'm saying? And he was talking about It's Yours. He said he needed that for a new song he's working on, and this just so happens to be the beat. Juggernaut Tracks.
JPEG, JQ. Juggernaut is on the one of the tools, man.
Yeah, just give him a little taste of the flavor. You know what I'm saying? Run and tell your neighbor. He said it's almost done. You know what I mean? So y'all definitely
It's the king.
yeah, man, for sure. The custom beat came. JPad the Juggernaut in the building with the guys. You already know. He said, "What is the BPM?" I can tell you right now, it's 85, brother, all the way live. All the way live in 85.
All
Yes,
facts.
indeed.
All
Don't be on the
facts.
wrong side of the tracks. That was the artifacts. You already
All the
know.
others is wick, wick, whack.
Hey. See, we're gonna put together the soundtrack.
Back to back.
That's right. Frank Gransman checking in. What's going on? Good morning, man. We up in here. We're gonna get into a few topics today. You know what I'm saying? Just talk about this. You know what I'm saying? This first one I was interested in checking out. And I think we should be interested in checking it out too. Summer Lee reintroduces historic reparations now resolution, the reparations now resolution in the House. She's reintroduced a historic reparations resolution in the 119th Congress amid mounting demands for justice. She said, "We're here to say there's no more waiting, no more watering down, no more putting justice on layaway. Black folks are owed more than thoughts and prayers. We are owed repair. We are owed restitution, and we're owed justice," Lee said during a Thursday news conference, which was just yesterday. Yeah, bars, man. Rain, what's going on? You already know what it is. Good morning, brother. You know what I'm saying? Checking in. South Bend, Indiana is in the building. Indiana's in the building, period. Blunt Conversations is there. You know what I'm saying? We got Rain in the building. Hey, You already know what it is, man. We thank y'all tremendously for tapping in. But the Reparations Now resolution calls on the U.S. government finally to fulfill its obligations toward Black Americans via a comprehensive program addressing the legacies of chattel slavery, Jim Crow apartheid, and ongoing racial discrimination. The newly reintroduced resolution demands a formal apology for state sanctioned abuses and an investment of at least 14 trillion in financial compensation to rectify past and present harms. Lee's move comes as the reparations movement continues to make historic gains at the state and local levels in spite of Republicans' heightened efforts to cut diversity and equity programs, eliminate Black history and representation in education, and implement other regressive policies. Says here, where the government has created a harm, it has a duty to repair. So let's make it clear. There is a debt that does exist, Lee said. This country has taken so much from Black folks and has a debt it owes because for over 400 years and to this day, this country has stolen Black labor, Black lives, and Black futures. And I wanted to quickly jump to this real quick, fellas. And you know what I'm saying? Because we have a video to support that, and got to give it up for C bringing this one to our attention right here. I didn't get a chance to get to it, but it kind of like tied in to this. Um, you know, JFK or RFK Jr. saying that there will be no reparations. Let's see what the heck he's talking about.
Tell people that I'm going to get reparations. People who do that are lying.
How do the African descendants of slaves finally collect, right, what was promised but never given?
For slavery and for Jim Crow, which I witnessed. I grew up in a state where a Black man could not marry a white woman or vice versa.
I don't think that's the
There was
part we was
marriage.
tripping off of.
Other words, I don't tell people that I'm going to get reparations. People who do that are lying. I don't tell people that I'm going to do things that I don't believe that I'll be able to accomplish. The reason they won't do anything is because President Trump appointed a number of judges, particularly the Supreme Court, that have made it illegal to give race-based reparations to anybody.
I'm 19.
Wow. Wow. Just so we understand exactly where things are, we had to run that as well. So let's get some reaction. LB, what you think, bro?
Man, so like I said, it's been written. They know when it's getting close to we getting ideas and figuring out ways to do something, they throw the little monkey wrench in to slow it down. They already know it's their job to keep it the way they got it. So they know if we take over or anything changes hands, they're not going to have the power to do anything. So it's basically part of their plan.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. C.
Well, let's be honest. The government is extremely petty. They'll hold on to things and hold on to things and hold on to things, then tell you the truth when it's convenient for them. That being said, only 20% of the slaves came from Africa. 80% was already here. In other words, the indigenous Native American people are us. Majority of them are us. And they got the reservations over in the West, where that whole desert, Grand Canyon, all that stuff over there. So they may pull a petty move and say, hey, but we did give you because you actually are the 80% that was already here. Only 20% of y'all came from over there, and we didn't keep record exactly where y'all came from, so we can't even prove which one of y'all came from over there. So hold that.
That part. Raquel said the problem with reparations is that it works like settlement funds. There are theories out there from brothers like Dane Calloway, UBTV, Rod Hayes, who say we are original to this land and have sacred birth rights. Reparations seem like a band-aid fix. Oh, absolutely. I mean, we got to call it like it is. You know what I'm saying? Just like the Mellow Man pulls out the card, we're going to expose it to the yard. You feel me? But the Mellow Man has something to say. So let it display. There it is. That part.
Right in time. I'll say this. I'm all, but think about the people who owe you money from last year. You already discounted, like they're not paying you. If 1 year done passed, then chalk it up. You know what I mean? 500 years have passed, 400 years have passed. I say we concentrate on the four of us that's in these AM King show. Let's find something that we can invest in and build. The four of us, let's find a piece of property that we can hold on to and, pass on to our next generations.
Absolutely, absolutely. Raim, that's what we're here for. He said, damn, I'm listening and learning. That's what we're here for. We're here to give you information that that supersedes the satire of today's media. We are a different brand of media. That's why we call ourselves the AM Kings. We're going to show you things to enlighten you, to wake you up to a whole bunch of different things that we may not be talking about on a day-to-day basis, but we're going to talk about it right here on the AM King Show. Like, subscribe, and share. You already know. Oh, Bunny G's is in the building. What's going on, Bunny? It's representing Erie. You already know what it is. What's going on, Bunny? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Thank you for tapping into the AM King Show this morning. You already know what it is. We're bringing them to the light, and we're going to make sure that y'all stay in the light. You know what I'm saying? The chat is active right now. And I got to catch up real quick. Dismo said, "In Vogue, never gonna get it, never gonna get it." Blunt Conversation said, "Big facts." You know what I'm saying? Bunny said, "Hell yeah." Raquel said, "If the end goal is sovereignty, focusing on creating our own currency, like through Bitcoin, and healing the interpersonal trauma between families, getting land and learning how to be self-sufficient is key." And not to throw it back to another show that we just had, but we just exposed how Africa is doing just that. Africa is doing just that right now with Brother Ibrahim. He is definitely putting the country in these types of perspectives that Raquel just expressed in the chat. You already know. You already know. Yes, indeed, Bunny. It is I, the King, Custom Beat King. That is JPad the Juggernaut. We in here. You know what I'm saying? Blunt Conversation said, "Ain't no damn reparations and never will be." What is the Mello Man?
We're coming, nigga. We're coming.
Man just put out.
It's a wasp.
Yeah, he got the shoe.
It's a wasp in there.
Whoa.
Got you Chuck Star Eddie up in there, boy. Not there.
Man, he pulled out a size 20 and said, we on the air,
It's a wasp in here.
but the wasp gotta get right with the
That
Lord.
pistol? Don't shoot it, man.
Hey yo, that was a big old wasp. I think
Hell
See,
yeah.
damn, that was a big old
I don't know how he got in here.
I gotta watch this shit again.
Yes, indeed.
Damn.
Damn.
What the fuck is that?
Got him.
There's a sticker on that
What
motherfucker.
you gonna see on the AM King Show, and today is a first. The Mellow Man
Ooh.
had to pull the old school swatter out. He pulled
With
the
the
old
king
school
pump.
swatter out. All I seen was
He put on.
that man pulled it out. He said, we got to take care of this right now. Oh, he giving it extra.
He giving me the
What extra was
reincarnation and all the extra
today?
death out of his ass right now.
Wasp get eliminated on the AM. He said, "Hey,
Get out of here.
get out of there. Get out of there." He said, "We're on the way."
Shit. Whoa.
Yes, indeed. That's a whooper. No, whopper, whooper, whatever you want to call it, Bunny. That's exactly what it was. And yeah, but yes, reparations is definitely something that I'm going to say that it's been owed to us. This is not a secret. Like, reparations has been owed to us. we definitely have to stay aware and stay awoke when it comes to these things, um, and really, really put it in perspective, y'all. Like, there's a probability that they may never give it to us. We may never see it in our lifetime, but as long as we keep pushing for the agenda, it will sooner or later have to crack some type of code where they have no choice but to make things right. And whether it be this generation or the generations coming down the road, I think that it's really important for us to stay on their necks about our checks. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is, for real, for real. Raquel, once again, that wasp was a messenger. Unc, the symbolism of the wasp, organization, industriousness, and a strong sense of community. Hey, yo, salute, salute, salute on that one. That was well said, Raquel. You already know that was actually, that was a nice parable. It was a nice parable that you just put in there. John said respirations equals wishful thinking. Yeah, that could be true at this point too. You know what I'm saying? Because it hasn't happened yet, and we're pushing for it. It hasn't happened yet, so we'll have to see what is happening and what's really, really going on. You know what I'm saying? This is an interesting and important subject for us people of color. We need to make sure that we stay locked in. We're gonna go to the next subject though, real quick. And P brought this one up. It says SpaceX clearance for 25 Starship launches a year is ludicrous, Texans say. And since P is down in Texas, we had to bring this one to the light. As you can see the photo there, you know what I'm saying? SpaceX launches. SpaceX can now launch Starship 25 times a year. Starship is their flagship, obviously, spaceship in South Texas, a change that Elon Musk's rocket company welcomes as communities in affected regions worry about potential destruction from the powerful vehicle. On Tuesday, the Federal Aviation Administration, or FAA, released its long anticipated final assessment surrounding a proposal for 25 Starship launches a year as opposed to a limit of 5. The agency said that after careful and thorough consideration, it found that modifying SpaceX license to allow for a more rapid launch cadence is consistent with existing national environmental policies and will significantly affect sorry about that, significantly affect the quality of the human environment. Um, it says, but others were critical of the assessment. Mariba Jah, a professor of aerospace engineering and engineering mechanics at the University of Texas at Austin, said he thought the FAA assessment wasn't good enough and unnecessarily increases the launches out of Texas. He said, I'm all for technology, and I'm all for space exploration and utilization of space for humanity's benefit. There's a right way to do it and a dumb way to do it. I feel that we're just doing the dumb way, which is just trying to accelerate making these things happen versus pacing ourselves and having successful conversation with the environment so that we can make environmentally informed and sustainable decisions. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So, you guys got a nice little bit of that information right there. You know what I mean? And let's get some reaction. Mellow Man, what do you think, bro? You brought this one to the light. It's down there in Texas. You're in Texas. What's that saying right there? Turn your mic on.
That's how far we are from SpaceX.
Mm.
300 something miles away. So them amping it up, they're allowed to do it 5 times. Now they want to do it 25 times. But if you just think about the erosion that takes place when these rockets take off, there's been a couple fires. There's some uh there's some parks and recreations that are close to it who have been affected, and I think it's just like they said in the article, it's a dumb way of doing it by amping it up and making them take off more times and just take what you got and learn from it. But yeah, they're definitely interrupting Mother Nature down here.
Oh man. Yes, sir. C.
First question: what are they building up there? Two, notice the word acceleration. As I said before, they're accelerating towards AI. Everything that SpaceX and Elon Musk is doing is towards AI, Bitcoin, New World Order. They won't necessarily use the word New World Order anymore because they want people focused away from that, and they're intentionally allowing things to be shown for people to stay in traumatic state, opposed to looking inward and noticing that the world isn't the way it's supposed to be. So these are the things I need to do to fix things. They don't want that. So therefore, I propose that this is clear and blatant in saying that we don't care about you. We're going to move forward with our agenda. Stop us if you think you can.
Sheesh. Man, powerful, powerful, brother C. LB.
I agree with the two gentlemen below me. They just doing this because they know they can. Because basically they got it to where if you're doing it more than 5 times a year, you're basically polluting the air. You're polluting. You're doing something illegal. So if they're granting that, they're allowing it to happen. But there's mandates in other cities where you can't even barely smoke in certain areas because there's complaining the computing to the air and all this other stuff. So I don't know how that makes sense.
Lord have mercy, man. You might have just said the most. I mean, everybody says something really important, but that is a huge comparison right there. How? Like how, Sway? You don't have the answer, Sway. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Come on. We got to get right with this, man, and get really, 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 really accurate with this. John said, be real. We elected Trump here. This is just a reality. Absolutely. This is true. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you got to keep that in perspective while we're having these conversations. Raquel just said something very timely. She just said exploration of space, yet they can't even explore our oceans. Yes, to put that in perspective, let's be real. Scientists only know 5% of the Earth's oceans. 5%. You can go look this up. You can fact check it. 5% of the Earth's oceans. There's 95% of the Earth's water that scientists have not even explored. Let's make it make sense. Bunny said, wow, I work at Asa Abloy in Atlanta, and we're building doors and parts for this. Crazy, ain't it? Ain't it though? But here on the AM King show, we're going to bring it to the light. We're going to bring it to the light every single time. See,
5 seconds. Oh, they also trying to terraform Earth, which is one of the reasons why they're putting so much CO2 in the atmosphere.
they're trying to do what?
Terraform Earth. Oh, terraform means to basically make a planet or change the terraforms and everything that's on the planet, the atmosphere, the makeup of the air, the sea, the creatures, everything, the flora, the fauna, everything.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. John said they have the ability to explore the oceans. True, but they have their own priorities and agenda. That's also true. But Earth has been around too long for the excuse of them to say they have the ability and they haven't done it. Let's get some answers as to why we don't only know 5% of the ocean. You know what I mean? Let's push that narrative out there. Blunt conversations. We know what they building. They're trying to get the fuck out of here. These space head ass fucks want to live on Mars so bad that they want to super Earth's world so bad. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, I understand exactly what you're saying. They have been exploring the oceans as well. Yeah, they have been, but not nearly as thoroughly as they could be. Yes, I've been watching that. They've been trying to reconstruct God's and Mother Nature's job. Man, blunt conversations. Salute on that one. You know what I'm saying? That's well said. Well said, well said. But they've been exploring, though, from what I've seen. Yeah, they have. They've been exploring, but, bro, putting it in perspective as the ratio of 95% of the Earth's oceanic waters has not been explored, as opposed to the only meager 5% is just diabolical at this point. You know what I'm saying? What the hell are they doing? And Raquel, once again, coming through with the wisdom. The Queens in the morning. Indeed, Bunny. Yes, indeed. Yes, the Queens in the morning doing it. What they don't understand is that Earth is sentient. It's the feminine component in creation. Also shows the incredible power of water. Oh yeah, they have no idea what the
Yeah.
power of water is. I mean, like, power of water is unbelievable, unmatched, unprecedented. You know what I mean? Is no comparison. You know what I'm saying? Water is everything. We are made up of 75% water. You know what I'm saying? That is a fact. You know what I'm saying? Every last one of us has 75% water in us. Still is nation. Well said. Increase CO2 and create increased warming of the planet. Hmm. Message.
But that's not the reason why the planet's warming up, though. Not because of CO2.
Say
Because
it. See,
there was a time on Earth where there was more CO2 than there is right now, and the ice caps weren't melting. There was a bunch of scientists that came out with it, and they were all fired for speaking out about it. So it's
mm,
not CO2. It has to do with the electromagnetic atmosphere, the electromagnetics of the Earth. That's one of the reasons why Earth is heating up. Oh, and the reason why they don't fully explore the ocean is because they're scared of what's in it.
absolutely. That's what it is. Fear of the unknown. Have y'all ever heard that phrase before? Fear
Yep.
of the unknown. You're only afraid of things when you don't know anything about it. So they are hesitant to explore it because they know nothing about it.
I just wanted to shout out Bunny. I don't know if you remember, Pat. She
Oh,
took part in our
absolutely.
shows that we did. Bunny, just to let y'all know, Bunny is one of the female rappers. We did 3 shows 3 months in a row that were sold out downtown State Street Tavern in '96. Bunny was one of the rappers. Shorty Raw was one of the rappers.
Shorty
MC
Raw,
N, shout out to all the
MC
MC.
Ann.
Shout
Oh
out to all
man.
the yes. Shout out to all the female rappers out of Erie.
Big blessings to y'all. You already know what it is. Thank you for putting that in perspective for us, Abbott. You know what I'm saying? John said space has been around just as long. Just playing devil's advocate. Where can the money be made? It's all financial. Well, to be honest with you, John, money as we know it, we got to take that concept and throw it out of the window. That's the reason why we're bringing these informations to you, because things are getting ready to change with money as we know it now. And what we have knowledge of when it comes to money is very little, just like the knowledge of the ocean is very little. And we're trying to get to the solutions and understanding, but we got to talk about these things. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, yes indeed. Oh, Dan Bowes checking in. What's going on, Dan? You already know what it is, man. You already know. Salute, 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 Bunny. Yeah, we ain't never forgot. We know what's going on. Blunt conversations. Man, the shit you have seen down under that water, let alone touch the very bottom of that bitch. Yes. Yeah, I'm talking about there's parts of the water. I always talk about the Mariana Trench, but that would be a nice little oceanic study for y'all today. Go look up the Mariana Trench, and you will understand the power of the water. And there's nothing on earth that is more powerful than it. Dan said, I guess they found out a submissive won't work. Mm. P.
Also, to add on to what Bro said, John, about the money, what makes Elon Musk one of the richest people in the world is he has a direct contract with the government and NASA. So if he has a contract that allows him 5 times to take off in a year, and then he multiplies that times 25, then he's getting 5 times what he was getting on that regular contract, which made him the richest man in the
Mm.
world.
Very good point there, P. John said we can't discount money, though. You're absolutely right. It runs literally everything. Yes, I will take it a step further, though, bro. And Jimmy Superfly Snooker on top of that, and say it's the people who created the monetary system who are really running everything. It's not the money itself; it's the people. Because there was no money without the people. The people created this system, and those people are the ones that are really running everything. You know what I'm saying? They've been to the bottom of the trench thousands of times, yes. However, devil's advocate, um, we are going to still say that they know that the waters in the Mariana Trench try to go out there without a diving suit or go out there without a submarine that can handle the pressure of that water, and you will understand the power of it. And that was my point, bro. That's all. But yeah, I thank you for this healthy interaction, because you are saying some very key and important points that we all need to be aware of. Blunt Conversation said facts. Yeah, John said that's my point. Yeah, I get it. Yep, you absolutely right, man. You absolutely right. Chat, you guys are the real MVP for having this discussion. And it doesn't matter if we take a couple extra minutes on these subjects. These are important topics that we all need to have healthy discussions about. And we're having healthy discussions here, and that's what we love on the AM King Show, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8 a.m. Like, subscribe, and share. We on Facebook, we're on YouTube, and you guys are locked in with us. Thank you guys 110% every single time that you guys are locked in with us. We're going to move on, though. We're going to go to another subject. And you know what I'm saying? I got a deck of cards right here that are subjects, just like the Mellow Man has the deck over there. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to pick out something else that that I think would be great, talk for the day. You know what I'm saying? And this particular subject right here, I want to say is a very important one. Now I just closed it like a dum-dum. But we're going to get back into it. Hold on. Let me see here. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see here. Let's see. Do we got it here? Yes, I have it right here. I didn't close it. I'm tripping. That's all right. I ain't slipping, but I'm tripping. Yo, Dan Bo said submersible autocorrect is trash. Submersible, that's what you said. Okay, I was wondering what you were saying. Submersible. Yes, indeed. Okay, now that makes a lot of sense. Submersible autocorrect is trash. You know what I'm saying? Bunny said, I'm loving seeing my kings teaching and preaching. Straight is actual factuals. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. We're going to bring them to the light, Bunny. We're going to bring everybody to the light, and then we're going to do what Brother C says, stay in the light. Stay in it. That's the key. We got to channel from the inside out, not the outside in. As above, so below. As within, so without. Ask, believe, receive. You know what I'm saying? But believe first. Before you receive anything, you got to believe it. We're going to move on, though. This is something that I thought that was really interesting. This is actually a panel that had Kevin Hart on it, and they're talking about financial literacy. We're going to the financial corner, John, just so you know, this is where we're at with it. But let's talk to Kevin. Let's see what Kevin Hart had to say.
Yeah. And the top of the food chain says, there's an opportunity here. I just don't quite understand it.
Yes. Well, here's the thing, though. Are poor people wrong for calling everything a scam? They're being scammed. So naturally, if I'm in a position and I am being scammed because everything around me is set up for me to fail, unless I'm educated or somebody says, hey, man, you got to stop going there. You got to start going over here. When people go over here, they move differently. I came up in the fucking hood. If you look in the hood, you hear about it. There's liquor stores and check cashing places. You know why? Because they know that the people in the hood aren't smart enough to open up bank accounts. They're going to get a check, they're going to cash it, and it's a liquor store right next to it. So you're going to get your check, and you're going to buy this liquor, and then you're not going to have no more money. Let's just put that around them. Let's also put a bunch of shit that's easy and cash available. We don't want you to gain credit. We want you to be cash driven. That's how we keep the poor poor. It's not until you understand that you get out.
Oh man, Abbott.
Big facts.
Yeah, I saw a conversation on Facebook, and I wish I could pull it up. One of my guys, Brian Gore, he pulls up a lot of things and asks questions as I do. And the question was about using cash. And some people were saying like, hey, I still love cash. Cash is king and all of these things. And as we seen on that particular video, Cash is not king. Cash is not even queen. You know what I'm saying? It's something that it's expendable. You go out with cash and you spend it emotionally. You know what I'm saying? And you can lose it. Somebody can steal it from you. But if I go out with my phone, I can tap any of my credit cards or any of my bank accounts without even having to, and I can make a non-emotional decision to make a purchase. You know what I'm saying?
Whew.
So yeah, shout out to Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely. Chat says every time I see this video, I'll be like, "That's crazy." Yeah, Rain, it is absolutely diabolically crazy. But that is the actual factuals. Blunt Conversation says, "Say that they stopped him talking like that, didn't they? He don't talk like that no more, but he said some shit, and that's the good thing about having video clips of him saying it is that you know what I'm saying. We can go back and refer." To what he actually said before they put the muzzle on him. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? That video is going to exist and we can reference it anytime we want because it's still there. LB.
They know that's the mindset of any black man. They know if I have a cash in place and a liquor store close by, they know when they work, the first thing they're gonna want to get a drink. So they know they have the two by each other. They know automatically what they're gonna do. Exactly what he said. So basically, it's a scientifically mental game that they've been put in place for a while, but now people just now because we're older, we're trying to catch on to it.
Absolutely, absolutely. Whew, man, shit. And if you look at the demographics of our cities and you see how they're strategically placed, you understand clearly that this is exactly what's going on, and you have to not take a blind eye to it. Yep, it's absolutely correct. It's absolutely accurate. Chat said, Dan said, I love how the rich only speaks on the poor, but doesn't help the poor be unpoor. There's a message behind that too. Well
Mm-hmm.
said, Dan. That's what we're here for. We're here to bring all of these things to the light. the light. The light, people. This is the light. You know what I'm saying? LB said big facts right there. You already know what it is. C,
All right.
perspective.
Remember this: words are spells. When we speak, it's magic. Now, break down what he's saying and how this is happening and why this is happening. They call it money, bank, currency. You put your money in the bank, banks of a river, currency, river flows. Money is meant to flow. Currency, what type of symbol is it? Is it a masculine or feminine symbol? It's a feminine symbol. Feminine women are more nurturing, more emotional, more feelings, more sensation. Why are people going to the liquor store right after they cash their check? Because they're trying to mask trauma and trying to move forward because they were told you must move forward, you must work, you must pay these bills. So I must put away my trauma. How am I put away my trauma? I can't do it because the subconscious is putting in front of me all the time. How can I get rid of this? Oh, let me take something strong. Let me drink. So they put away all their trauma from drinking instead of healing. The reason why they are still poor because they are still in a traumatic state. The reason why the rich do not help the poor, at least the good rich people do not help the poor because they comprehend that they want to stay in their traumatic state now. And they're not going to help anyone who doesn't want to drink water when they lead them to drink water when they say they're thirsty. Oh, no offense. I'm not angry. I'm just very energetic and
No, we have to get passionate about certain things that we're talking about because we're driving points home. You know what I'm saying? Pimping ain't easy, bunny. Pimping ain't easy. You already know. You already know. One conversation said, I agree. John said, cash is going away. They're about to start a universal digital currency, which we talked about on the AM King show called, was it Liberty Coin? Is that what it's called, fellas? Did I say that right? Liberty Coin?
yeah,
Liberty
yeah, for
Coin.
America, yeah.
Liberty Coin. I'm aware it's for tracking purposes, but it also has been working well for me. I haven't touched cash in forever. When I stopped using cash, my credit went up over 100 points. Now I live like the other side and see how important credit is in this country. Absolutely, John. Yes, we already know that there's the credit trumps cash every single day of our lives, and we're becoming aware of it. And that was a great point to put up there, because we have to know that credit is what really runs the wealth in this country. You know what I'm saying? Not cash. Holding up knots of money, that's hood rich. Having credit
Mm-hmm.
it's like 850 is the real
Your cash, your cash transactions, you don't even exist. You have a receipt, but you don't exist when it comes to stores and all of that stuff. You don't even exist.
that part. That part. Justin Yance, what's going on, Justin? You already know what it is, man. Welcome to the AM King Show. He said, speaking facts. Blunt Conversation said it's easy. It's right there in your face. Easy to go through problems and have no help. But the drugs or liquor store is right there. Oh, let me get fucked up. Now your money going back in the same spot, which if you've never pulled out a dollar bill, any type of dollar bill in this country, it is a illegal tender for what?
Note.
It's a note for what?
Bill, which you owe.
Debt. Exactly.
Debt.
That is a tender
Repayment.
for debt.
Debt to the Rothschilds and the Queen. Well, now the King.
There you go. There you go. Let's make sure that we keep y'all in the know with that, because every time you pull out one of them bills, read it, look at everything on it, and you will see exactly what we're talking about. Wake up, stay in the light.
America still owes England from the Revolutionary War. They asked to borrow money from England to fund their war.
Say that again for the people in the back.
America still owes England from the Revolutionary War. They asked England to fund their own war. Oh, by the way, America funded both sides of the war in World War II, too.
That's my
funded both sides.
That's my
They gave Nazi the ammo and money, and they gave Italy the ammo and money. They gave everyone ammo and money.
Yes, this is my Chuck D Public Enemy stance right here. This is the B-boy and the target.
Oh, there's receipts. You can look it up. Prescott Bush. Look it up.
That's real rap. You know what I'm saying? Holy moly. Y'all got the information today. You asked for it, we give it to you. The AM King Show is on one this morning. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. Raim said they dump shit on us to make us use it. And it makes us think. What did he say? Hold on. We're gonna get back here. And it makes us think that we need it. That's crazy work. It is crazy work. Bunny said everything is a setup. We might think we coming up, but y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Dan Bowes said alcoholism is in everyone, rich or poor. Trauma doesn't miss anyone. In fact, the rich suffers from it more than the poor. Boom! You ain't never lied about that. Blunt Conversations, you're absolutely right. We've been in debt for sure. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, John said we have to stop putting band-aids on for trauma. Alcohol and trauma doesn't erase it. It will be there when you get sober. It's like putting a band-aid on a shark bite. Eventually, you're going to bleed to death. Before dealing with the check cashing spots, let's deal with the problem of people running to alcohol to fix their issues. Time to get real with one another. Definitely. There's people in the chat right now, brother, that's recovering from alcoholism. This is one thing that we all understand quite well. You know what I'm saying? And we are in the know, and we're working towards those goals, religiously. You know what I'm saying? Just so you know, there's people on the panel, in the chat and in the group right now that understand it. You know what I'm saying? So very much so valid points, everybody. You know what I'm saying? Big yourselves up for this healthy interaction, because we need it. We need it. We need to have these discussions as a people. We need to get in the light and stay in the light. You already know on the AM King show. And we are at our hour moment. So y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what time it is. Yeah, for some, it's easier said than done, though. It takes reprogramming. We have to be thankful and grateful for that part. You're definitely right. Yes, indeed. Oh yeah, Bunny said guilty. See, transparency lives in our world, and we're going to show people how to be transparent one step at a time. It's not easy to come out and say these things, but you know what? We love all y'all. We want y'all to know that we look at y'all exactly the same as we look at anybody else. You know what I'm saying? We treat nobody differently. There is no judgments here, none whatsoever. We have
Love.
no judgments, and this is how we got to start living as a people. Us POC, people of color, have to start living without judgment because all of us have been through some shit. All of us. It doesn't matter who it is, whether our vices are alcohol, whether it be drugs, whether it just be dysfunction in the mind. We all have dealt with all kind of different types of traumas, and we are going to have to work together to get better as a unit, one step at a time. You know what I'm saying? Blunt Conversation said, used to be on drugs heavy, but you have to have willpower, the want to change, the want to grow. Bam! That's exactly what we're talking about. Justin Yant said, America is built on lies.
Weed ain't drugs.
You know what I'm saying? PE. You know what I'm saying? PE, Black Steel in the Hour of Chaos. You know what I mean? This is what we on, man. We doing what we doing to make sure everybody knows we care about y'all. We love y'all. We want y'all to get mentally right, physically right. We want y'all to get right all the way around the board because that's what we're on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Anything worth anything in life isn't easy. We always do what we want, but rarely what we need to. Message. Absolutely. You already know what it is. You already know what it is. And that's where we are working on getting better one step at a time. And it starts with a show just like this. When you see brothers like us saying that we got to get ourselves together. Oh, he said not and drugs. Blunt Conversations is cracking up. He said, I'm dead. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you stupid. LB is fried. LB. Hey, yo, Bunny said, let me hit that truth. LB gonna keep on smoking. You know what I'm saying? LB gonna keep on smoking. Just with smoking. You already know what it is. Yes, indeed. Yes. Yes. Justin Younts just said something really key. We took some of the Native Americans' land and gave them alcohol. Ooh. Yes, chat. Come on with it. Come on with it. John said less excuses, more accountability. That's all of us. Every last one of us, bro. Every last one of us. I had to raise my hand before somebody else could raise my hand for me. I had to raise my hand and say, yeah, that was on me. We all got to do that. Every last one of us. LB is always fried. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes,
That's where you start the day.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? He said,
And then it's lunchtime. And then it's dinner.
Hey, yo, just go look at LB's profile pic. Y'all know what time it is, man. Y'all know
Dude,
this ain't nothing. Y'all been watching the show for the last several months. Y'all know this ain't nothing new. This is what
ain't no
LB
pop
do.
me either.
You're trying to hold it together. You're trying not to laugh. You're trying not to laugh. Mello, you're trying not to laugh.
Hey, yo. Yo, man, that was funny as hell. Messing my stomach up, man. But this is going to even be crazier when y'all see this. I gotta give a shout out to my cuz Foster down in Atlanta for this one. This is how if you want to get a good laugh in, Here go one for you. This is Reverend Al Sharpton posing at the Met Gala. What does he got on, though, fellas? What in the hell? Somebody said in the comments, Plymouth Rock landed on him.
They got Reverend Al out here looking like a black pilgrim. He's looking like he should be on U.S. currency. Put him on the $5.50 bill. They got Reverend Al.
Yo, no, the $5.50 bill. Hey, yo.
Speaking of currency.
What'd you say? Go ahead, Pete.
No, I said speaking of currency, and created a whole new line of currency.
$5.50 bill.
A $5.50 bill. Look, G, that is him. Hey, yo, Reverend Al came out there like, you know. Somebody in the comments said Mayflower pimping. Hey, man.
Out here looking like a black pilgrim. He's looking like he should be on U.S. currency. Put him on the $5.50 bill.
Put him on the $5.50 bill. Yeah, Bunny, we understand. Y'all know what I've been through, alcohol and drugs, and this shit hit home for me, but I'm back. See, that's what I'm talking about. He said, no, I'm dead. Yeah, Reverend Al, man. He's a diabolical dude for that. Especially with the stance that he chose. That stance right there was absolutely crazy. He said Mayflower pimping. Hey, yo, somebody said Mayflower pimping. I was, hey, yo, Dan said Reverend Al Sharpton.
Black Pilgrim.
Hey, Black Pilgrim. Hey, when I saw that shit was so funny. I said, man, we running this on Friday. I couldn't help myself, man. That shit got my stomach tore up right now. But here goes another one. This is another classic from Chappelle's show. And you know what I'm saying? This one was absolutely hilarious. Y'all take a look at this and get a laugh.
This is Samson, Smarty Pants.
Operator with an emergency breakthrough from your sister.
Samson and Sheila. Mama felt. Shut up, bitch. You tell Mr. Nice Guy to get his Jamaican ass over to my place at 3 o'clock tomorrow. Now, you don't want me to get ugly.
No, sir.
Who is this? This is Samson, Smarty Pants.
Samson, the character Samson in that movie was absolutely hilarious. You know what I'm saying? That was Half Baked for those who don't know what movie that was from. That is Half Baked. It was just appropriate because we are 420 friendly, whether we smoking or not. We 420 friendly in this world, and that was just a funny moment. You know what I'm saying? The character Samson. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know that gentleman from Tales from the Hood. Oh, yeah. You gonna get the shit.
Shit.
Oh yeah. Blunt Conversations. Oh, John said about Reverend Al. He said he looks like a damn fool, like a damn black rebel stillskin. What in the Oh, yes, not Mr. Nice Guy. Yes, Mr. Nice Guy. It's Samson. Yes, he is the truth. He said, "Oh shit, you have to pull the one of him talking about white power." Yes, I'm gonna find that clip. Misery, I'm gonna find that clip, man. You ain't never lied, man. But that Reverend Al Sharpton, I ain't gonna lie, that took the cake this morning. It called the man a black pilgrim. Hey, yo. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, yes. When life gets hard, pick up that card with a smiley face. You ain't never lied. You ain't never lied. And that's the reason why we also throw the humor in there. You know what I'm saying? We'll be back on Monday, though, y'all, man. This is the end of our show. Make sure y'all go tap in www.lfxmedia.live for the Woke Show right now. Yeah, Dave runs shit. You ain't never lied, bro. But yes, for J-Pad, the Juggernaut, LB, C. Nagato Kells, and the Abbott Mellow Man PDC. Did y'all see the Plantation House fire? No, I don't know, Dan. But we'll go look it up and we'll talk about it on Monday. But we got to get out of here, man. I got a road trip myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to Cleveland today. Y'all be light. Y'all have a blessed weekend, man. We hope that y'all had great conversations today. Make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend. Make sure you sharing the show. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, that's what you said, buddy. I know what you mean now. When life gets hard, pick up that card with a smiley face. You ain't never lied. You ain't never lied. Hey yo. LB, man, you know what I'm
No,
saying?
they
He
ain't
said
getting
no.
that. This is a VIP. It's Friday. They
He
sharing.
said, "Did
Even
you
if it
let
was
them
Monday,
pygmies
they
get the
sharing.
L?"
Wednesday, they sharing. Tuesday,
You know what, man?
Thursday,
Hey, John,
Saturday.
brother John, I have a strange feeling that pygmies be dancing around. You know how people say sugar plums or cows jumping over the moon. When you sleep at night, little pygmies just come and attack you at night, don't they? They just infiltrate your dream and just start spearing you and chucking you.
Oh, Johnny, come here, Johnny. You like, huh? Just
Yes, man. Yeah, going to Cleveland today,
stuck
bro. To
in
be
that
honest with you,
closet.
I got some great networking out there. Got some great networking out there, bro. Yes, Cleveland. I'm going to Cleveland today. I knew it. Their weekly bonus. Hey, love you too, Bunny. Hey, we are out of here. You know what I'm saying? JPad, LBC, Mellow Man PDC. Go over to the Woke Show right now. We out of here.